You're listening to Independent TV 7. Kindly click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Independent TV 7. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon to get more notification. Thanks for watching. Like I would always say, President Muhammadu Buhari should be very careful, because as it is, his government has has jeopardized so many things and has faulted Nigerian as a whole, and also have disappointed Nigerians. Because when he came in, he said he's going to fight corruption, and what is happening? They are the ones swimming, vividly in corruption as it is, and it's so very disappointing. Well, this is a case that is coming, says Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps boss Audi accused of corruption in a multi-billion naira fraud, failure to pay contractors. Well, Audi, upon assumption of office, embarked on a massive redeployment campaign that paved the way for his cronies. The Commandant General to the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, Ahmed Abubakar Audi, has been accused of awarding fraudulent multi-billion naira contracts without recourse to a procedure and due process. So what are the due process? Most times our government, they will award a contract to contractors, and there is no monitoring agency. Or even if at that they have it, and they that call themselves to monitor the project are still getting bribe. They will get bribed. They may not report what is on ground. A source in the paramilitary organization told our reporters that Audi has turned the NSCDC into a personal fiefdom with funds spirited out almost daily. The source, who spoke on condition of anonymity for fear of victimization, stated that since the Commandant General assumed leadership of the organization in February 2021, he has awarded different contracts in flagrant violation of procurement processes. It is such an eyesore at the NSCDC, and if things continue in this manner, Nigerians might one day wake up to the rude shock of their lives. Contracts are awarded only to companies endorsed by the CG. In most cases, monies are paid upfront and without proof of execution or competence by the companies, the source told SAR reporters. That's what I've really said the other time. So no monitoring agency, that's just the key word. Because when you award contracts to somebody, or to an individual, or to a contractor, what you need to do is keep close eye on such contracts, so that you will know the level of execution. If you give contract to somebody, except you two that is giving out the contract, you are still corrupt. So you don't want anybody to monitor, any agency to monitor that, so that you can get your own cut of the money, or get shared. That's why most of them will say it's national cake. We need to share it among ourselves because Nigeria has the resources. Nigeria will pay. Who are the Nigerians that are paying? The Nigerians, are the people paying tax. And public funds are the ones that are being used in paying your salaries and doing all sorts. Your salary is enough for you to live. Your allowances are there. Why still eat up the contracts or allocation that is supposed to be executed? You eat up the money. Wow. Well, he further added that Audi, upon assumption of office, embarked on a massive redeployment campaign that paved the way for his cronies. It is sad that the CG decided to throw caution to the wind with postings and redeployment. We had a situation where junior and inexperienced officers were given command and sensitive positions, while the qualified and experienced officers were given obscure postings that make them more or less redundant about their position. No, the source has said, yes, that's the problem we are facing right now in the country. Like I said earlier, that somebody was talking about a institution, that we need to build institution and not rallying around a personality. What are the personality? If you tell me somebody has a personality, what kind of personality does that person have? So we should, look inwards in integrity. If truly the people that are occupying most of the sensitive positions in Nigeria now are are not merited but have integrity. Yes, even with integrity, they can still deliver. But in a nutshell, we are. It's not like I'm supporting, lopsidedness in appointment. For instance, because this person is for my own tribe, or the person is my friend, let me just give him the post. It does not speak well. You understand? So that's why we are facing, so many challenges in Nigeria, especially in the security aspect. So as it is, he said, yeah, it is sad that the CG decided to throw caution to the wind with posting and redeployment. You see, giving sensitive position to unqualified and unexperienced officer, and meanwhile the qualified ones and the experienced ones are there. They are not being given all these positions. That's a problem. Well, another officer in the finance department stated that Audi has stopped all payments to contractors he inherited, even with their job completion certificates. Wow, this is another area we need to look into. The CG asks for all pending payments, vouchers, and lock them up in his office. Instead, he has instructed that all contractors who are not his favorites should not be allowed into the premises of the organization. It didn't stop there. Yes, the CG has suspended payments of allowances of workers, citing lacks of funds. Yet, payments are made daily to his cronies under various nomenclatures. I can tell you authoritatively that the morale of the workforce at the NSCDC is at its lowest. A first in the annals of the organizations. The staff dare not complain, else you would be penciled down for punitive punishments, the officer told Sarah Reporter. So see what I don't know, is it impunity I will call it, or lawlessness is what I will call it. When someone complains, you'll be sacked. That's what it means. They will ask you for a pencil down. Why? Which is not advisable. Nigeria has collapsed. It is happening now in this present administration. The PDP, we were faulting them. Yes, they have their own fault, but as it is, PDP is 120%, even better off than this APC administration. Can you see that with impunity, all these people are just misbehaving? Well, Sarah Reporters further gathered that the procurement department of the agency is now under the direct supervision of the Commandant General. It decides who gets what at any given time under a notorious kickback regime that sees the CG receiving kickback in hundreds of millions of naira for jobs that were overinflated and not executed, the officer also said. Speaking with Sarah Reporters, a contractor working with the NSCDC stated, I made supplies to the NSCDC to the tune of 65 million naira, and for no reason I was told my file is missing. Then one of the aides to the CG approached me with an offer to bring in cash, 40% of the money I'm being owed, and that my papers will be processed. I offered 20%, but it was rejected, and that is where we are till date. Jesus. And we're talking about bribery and corruption in this Buhari's era. I may not really want to go longer than this, because if I keep talking or keep reading or keep giving you sensitivity, time is not really on our side. But I would like you to search more and go through all this. I stand to be corrected with all this I'm releasing, because that's what is happening in Nigeria as it is now. Nigeria has deteriorated to that level. I can't replace it. Well, I would like you to share your view in the comment section. Thanks for listening.